Hey Sarah, it's nice to see you again after so long.
Yeah.
So I mean, today is the day, right?
Yes.
So I gave you the results earlier in the classroom. How are you feeling about your results now?
I mean, of course, looking at my results, of course, I feel upset and disappointed because it's not the ideal results that I want due to the commitments that I have to juggle during my A-levels period, such as work, training session, and of course, family commitments. I face the challenge of focusing mainly on my A-level. Hence, I think the result shows why it wasn't ideal for me.
Just want to know, now that you got the A-level results, do you have an idea where do you want to go after this?
Not sure. I'm leaning towards two different pathways. I think one is finance, the whole business, asset management, and the other is leaning more into my humanities side, which is psychology and stuff.
Currently, I have no plans after A-levels, other than something in mathematics or chemistry, or even in a combination. I feel that keeping my options open would be my best course of action.
And I think as your teacher, I've often wondered how can I support you better and how can I be there for you. With your grades currently, where are some of the things or future pathways that you plan to apply for?
My first plan will be pursue sports science and management in Nanyang Technological University. But then, due to my results, I think I will still apply through the aptitude-based admission exercise. And then secondly, another plan is, ever since a kid, I want to be a police officer. So I will want to sign on as through the Singapore Police Force. And then lastly, be a full-time national athlete. I still have this burning passion for floorball. Like, my priority is still floorball.
Definitely, I think all these pathways, I can really see you in it. You have the right disposition and the right values.
My students actually they went into many fields, right? Some of them actually were accountant. Some, of course, went into the more traditional fields like engineering. But there are also some students who actually went off the beaten track, and they actually went into startup. Wherever path that you take, courses that you take, do not just go with the flow, but whatever you do, think of the larger purpose and think of doing things not just for yourself, but for the greater good.
Thank you, Mr. Lim, because definitely you have helped me through my journey in CJ. After talking to you, I definitely was more confident, I was more assured.
I'm just wondering, did being in Nexus Investment and Entrepreneurship Society have anything to do with your aspirations after JC?
Being in Nexus, the whole investment side of it really opened my mindset. Helped me to really see the world differently. And when I came to CJ, it was perfect because there's this new CCA that's coming in, and it's investment and entrepreneurship, which is something that I've always been interested in, but I never really had the time to fully delve into it.
No, I always look back at fond memories because we were the first to try it out, and so y'all had no reference, y'all really created something from scratch. So I think y'all did a great job within the constraints.
So Serafina, how do you feel graduating in a world where COVID-19 is still raging?
Honestly, I don't know what to feel because being a full-time national athlete is a challenge, especially now in the COVID pandemic. Because as a national athlete, you have to go overseas to expand your knowledge, gain more experience.
It makes me a bit nervous, obviously, because I feel like COVID has restricted a lot of opportunities, as well as the whole experience of uni itself will be hampered, I think, at least by COVID. But I think the fact that we've managed to weather it so far and have managed to accomplish such great things despite of it, I think has really encouraged me, I guess, in a sense, and it has led me to believe that in the future we'll be okay, no matter what happens.
Throughout the 2 years, you've always shown me you're very humble, you're very sincere, you're very kind, but you're a go-getter. So I hope that as you leave CJC, you bring these memories with you.
I mean, over the course of our 2 years, the amount of effort that you guys, as teachers in general, just put, it really astounds me every day. And I just wanted to say thank you so much I have immense gratitude for all of you and for all the hard work that you do.
Among many of my students that I've known, you are the one that has always stood out to me as someone with a very, very strong character, very resilient, very independent, sometimes stubborn, but I think that you always hold on to hope and you always have a clear end goal in mind.
Okay, Miss Tan, for the past 2 years, I think you've been very patient with my stubbornness. So many things I'm pretty sure you know. But I'm very appreciative of what you have done for myself and also of course for 2T04. I actually look up to you as a person who is very patient, and so I think for what you have done for myself and 2T04, I'm pretty sure all of us appreciate your efforts.
I think that your story will touch many, and I'm very, very blessed to have you as my student, and I'm very proud of how far you have come.